Playing guitar makes me feel really relaxed and good. I also like seeing other people's reactions because when I play to them and they're struggling with problems and I can make them feel relaxed, it also makes me very happy to see they're enjoying my music.
Music I actually love quite a lot because with my recorder I'm always playing the songs that I've been taught at school, like Mary Had a Little Lamb and Hot Cross Buns, which makes me always hungry.
I live in Boksburg with my parents and my sister, and I love them very much. Our house is very quiet and peaceful. We also spend a lot of time together creating memories. I think there's a lot of families out there that struggle, that don't have that close bond with each other, and my family definitely has a close bond, and I'm really thankful for that. So I'm really happy that God gave me this family. When I was in high school in grade 8, my face started changing. There were signs of acne. I didn't have this problem in primary school, but it started later on in my life. At first it was not that big, it was a little problem and I thought it would go away a few months later, but the first year in high school it wasn't that bad, it just started, and then in grade 9 it started getting worse, and I was starting to panic, but I still thought it would just go away and it wouldn't be that big of a problem. And then at the beginning of this year, it got really, really bad to the point that we had to go to the doctor. My confidence was definitely affected. But it really got me closer to God because I feel He brought me on my path to get me closer to Him. And it really changed me as a person because before this acne, I was just lost. I didn't know who I was.
He really had it bad. And you can't help him. There's nothing I can do for him except getting him to the correct doctors and getting him on the correct tablets. And just praying that it doesn't last as long. Because the longer it was going on, the more depressed he got. You know, he wouldn't want to come out of his room, didn't want to come and visit friends. Mostly just kept to himself, which was really difficult for me to see because you see your child, you know what your child is and how they should be.
While I was going through this acne phase, I was also spending a lot of time with my grandpa. I grew up watching him playing the guitar, and he always wanted me to play, but I never really put in effort to play the guitar. We would visit my grandpa's farm as kids. There was a music area where we would sit and we would always listen to him play the guitar. We were always a musical family. One day, I just decided to join my grandpa. I asked him to teach me to play the guitar. He looked at me like, I don't understand why all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I just wanted to play the guitar. This was when I still was much younger, but I really wanted to play the guitar.
Over the last few weeks, I've spent a lot of time at home because of the coronavirus pandemic. I live with my mom and my sister in Johannesburg. I am very happy. But when I was 7 years old, I fell ill. I had a headache. After a while, I had difficulty seeing things. My eyes were troubling me and I could not see much. It was a very sad day that day because I went to bed one night, then the next morning I literally could not see at all. I was really confused, honestly, and I just wondered what happened to me. My mom took me to the hospital and I could not go to school. I was sad because I could not talk to my friends anymore. I missed my mom, my sister, and my toys. The doctor at the hospital told my mom that I had a brain tumor. I did not know what that meant.
We followed up with a chemotherapy at Donald Gordon Hospital. That's where he was getting all his chemotherapy treatment for a couple of months. So I think he had 3 sessions of chemo. That was now in 2016. And by that time, we had already noticed that Noah had lost one of his eyes. So he had functionality in one eye.
When I was still going through these things, every time I went for chemotherapy, I'd always feel a bit sad because I'd always find it painful for a needle to go through my head. It's not really that nice to feel, honestly.
Noah was not able to walk as confidently as he used to. He was very careful around things. He was very scared now because he couldn't actually understand where things were, and he was really struggling with just identifying a few items in the house, maybe a few objects in the house, and he really needed some assistance with getting around the house.
Around about 2018, I felt like most of my eyesight was regained, yes, and I could actually see much better than before. I feel like my eyesight has been getting better and better every single day. When I actually started feeling like I'm getting my independence back, it started by me washing the dishes and not breaking anything that time. So yeah, I actually felt really good at that time. And my mom told me I was going to a new school. That's where I was introduced to activities that make me happy.
My grandfather taught me a few chords and taught me a few things to play on the guitar, and then on I just started to play the guitar.
Cool. So I'll give you a little hint. We're going to start in the C chord. We're going to go to the D.
Okay. Can you show me an example?
It was really a fun experience. I played for a few months and then my dad introduced me to Niku, and this was when my guitar career actually began.
Okay, lekker. So,
He taught me the guitar and how the music industry works. He enhanced my talents and made them 10 times better than it was.
How was that?
fantastic. You did a great job of that.
Thanks so much.
Keep the rebel within alive. You've got to be a rebel within to be a true musician. Thumbs up.
The guitar brings me a lot of joy. When I struggled with my acne, I would always pick up the guitar and play it, and I would feel much better because I would forget about the whole situation. I would also listen to a lot of music and also learning new things and expanding my music genre and seeing how much I can achieve. And it was really wonderful. I feel relaxed. I don't have to focus on other things. I just play and it comes naturally. It doesn't feel like an effort for me to play the guitar. It feels enjoyable. I can just pick up the guitar and start playing something without much effort. In the beginning, when I started playing guitar, my fingers really hurt because I started playing on actual guitar strings from the beginning, and I would used to get these blisters on my fingers, and that almost was the reason that I didn't want to play guitar anymore. But my grandpa told me, just stick through the pain, you'll get through it eventually, and I did.
Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling.
A lot of the time, I play music with my family. We even wrote our first gospel song together.
For change.
We do a lot of cover songs as well, so they sing and I play a lot of the times.
In the shallow, shallow.
Sometimes I only do music with my sister, and it's been a lot of fun. When they sing together, it's even better because they harmonize, and the more voices, the better.
We're far from the shallow now.
Being able to play the guitar makes me feel like I've accomplished something big, because it ties in with my plans for my future. Also, music is something that has always been there from the beginning. I am able to make people feel better about different situations in their lives. Music can give them a better perspective of their lives and make them want to change their lives in a better way. So it's really amazing how music can change people's lives, and it's really an amazing experience.
You would come back and within a day or two learn something new or play the guitar in a different way or a different genre. And it was amazing. It was amazing to see. It's very, sometimes it's scary for Mom. After he met Niku, he did the lessons, then he played with the band, then he did Copa, he did a music sort of competition in which he came third. And now the interview with you guys, and it's extremely nerve-wracking for the mother to let go.
We are a few months into the medication now, and my face is a lot better. The acne is almost gone completely. Before this journey with my acne, I didn't know who I was. Now, I am a lot more confident, but in a good way, not arrogant. I told God that if He fixed my face, then I would one day try and help other people that struggle with the same problem.
This is my school, Prince of. My mother brought me here in 2018. Midweek, I stay at the school's hostels, and on weekends, I stay with my mom. At school, I'm usually reading my books. When other kids are playing on the field, I usually get my bag out and read some of my maths books, so I can just read them all the time, and then everything that's in the book, I literally know.
Good.
When I was first introduced to the recorder and the piano, I was wondering what my mother would say about it. That night I spoke to her over the phone and she told me it was okay to do all those things. I joined the class and the first question I asked when I got into the class was, what are the instruments called? Then my teacher told me all the names, and I was wondering if they were going to give me my own recorder to keep forever, or do I have to buy one? I asked my mother to buy me one and she did. One of the things that I found really hard was remembering the notes, because you need to use specific fingers for the recorder, and I always found that difficult for me, because there was something called a C sharp that I always forgot, then the G's, and it was too hard. With the piano, honestly, I actually like it a lot because I'm always learning new notes every day. I even have my own piano book in Braille. Playing the piano is nice mostly because whenever a person is actually stressed, it has a way to actually tap into your mind and just make you just forget about all the bad things that just happened.
I feel that they've actually helped to calm him down, and they've given him a sense of a pride. I mean, he's very proud that he's got the ability to do all those things despite having other challenges, and he can't stop raving about his own abilities, in his singing and in playing the piano.
That just makes me feel like my life is becoming even better than before.
Woman of Zion, pick up your swords. Woman of Zion, preach as the Lord.
I'm not yet sure what my plans are for the future, but I just want to write music and share it with the people out there, and maybe change their lives. And maybe inspire other people that also want to learn music and play the guitar or any other music instruments. Most people start playing the guitar and they get bored at a certain point, and then they don't want to play the guitar further. So I look back at how far I've come in the last few years and how much people I've touched and how much exposure I got. It started with playing a few chords to now playing regularly. I think the highlight is really just how far I have come with the guitar. It just shows that if you really want to achieve your goals and you try your best, then you will succeed. And I really think that anything is possible if you believe in yourself. My hope in life is that I get a lot of exposure. If that means playing in bands or writing my own music, then that's what I want to do. I would also like to record an album. That would be an amazing thing to do, especially with my mom and sister involved. So there are a lot of things that I want to do and accomplish.
I think when I'm done with my studies, I will continue singing and playing musical instruments because they make me feel good. I actually want to become a musician because I like smooth jazz. And since I've seen other people in the world who've already achieved that dream, I also want to try being a bit like them. In the future, when I grow up, I want to become the next president because I want to help people around the world and I want them to all feel good. Children too. I see myself trying to study some stuff about the law, honestly, because I think that I can actually become a president and a musician at the same time. So I can do just a part-time job and actually still look after my family. I want to actually be able to play music for my family that comes from my heart, honestly. Because honestly, there's nothing better in your life than family. Hopefully, other children will look at me as an inspiration to achieve big things in their lives.